Hey guys, Zolman here. So, you may or may not have heard, but I'm going to be on spring break this week, which is not ideal for me or you, simply because, well, with how sporadic my upload schedule has been, this really isn't helping that at all. So, what I've decided to do is I've pre-recorded an entire Let's Play for you guys to watch while I'm in Disney World. Yes, I'm going to Disney World, and there will be lots of fun had there, but that is a topic for another time. For now, let's play a Disney game. Let's play a Donald Duck game. Let's play Quackshot for the Sega Genesis. Starring Donald Duck. Alright, so let's get started then, shall we? So, one thing I will say is I have played a little bit of this game, but for the most part it is going to be mostly blind. So let's take a look at the options here. Sorry if I sound a little bit under the weather. I've been having a bad weekend. Anyway, we have a sound test here, which is actually, to me, it's surprising. Not too many games I recall back then had sound tests, so this may be one of the first, but I could be wrong. We also have the ability to set our control sequence here, so by using left and right, we can choose what setup we want. But this is the setup I'm using right here: A to dash, B to shoot, and C to jump. It's based on the way I have my controller set up, so that helps. One thing I was told when I decided to do this was that this game is a lot like Artie Lightfoot, but I have to say, based on first impressions, this is actually better. And you'll see why soon enough. So, let's start the game. First off, we have something of an actual story. One day, Donald came across an old book in Uncle Scrooge's study, as Uncle Scrooge is napping in the corner. The title of the book was King Garuzia's Great Duck Treasure. Ooh. According to the book, Garuzia was once the leader of a great duck kingdom. Just before he died, King Garuzia hid his most prized possession in a secret location. I wonder if it's a golden idol. Will we need sandbags to remove it from its golden pedestal? Tucked inside the book, Donald found a map showing clues to where a treasure could be found. You know, the thing is, I can understand why Scrooge would have such a book in his library, because, you know, he's a fanatic for stuff like this. But why has he never found the map? You would think he would have, I don't know. Wow! Donald exclaimed, in a voice that's not his voice because I can't do it, and I'd rather not try for the sake of everyone's hearing. If I could find a treasure like this, I'd be richer than Uncle Scrooge. But one of Pete's gang had been spying through the window. And that does not look like a window, it looks like you're just hanging in midair. Way to go. And he saw everything, because Donald had to do everything in front of the window. Way to go, Donald. You couldn't have done this in the bathroom or something? I don't know. Donald took the map with him as he started to head home. Pete's gang chased after Donald and the treasure map. Donald could see an open manhole ahead and jumped over it, but Pete's gang all fell in. Now wait a minute, why would you do that? How would an entire group of people all just suddenly fall into a manhole? Come on, if the first person or two fall into a manhole, these guys just must be really stupid. I don't care if this is a cartoon, there's not really any excuse for how stupid that is. So Donald took Huey, Dewey, and Louie to the plane to take off on the great treasure hunt. But just then, Daisy appeared. Donald, where are you going? You were supposed to be at my house for dinner an hour ago. Daisy, something very important has come up. I'm going to find something special for you, and I want it to be a surprise. Donald, wait! Come back, Donald! Donald and his nephews took off in their plane, leaving a furious Daisy behind. Moments later, Pete's gang flew after them in a plane of their own. And thus does the game begin. So, the first thing that's actually kind of interesting is just, we have a map screen here, so we can choose the order we do the levels in. However, for the most part, there's still something of an order to the levels anyway, simply because, well, we'll cover that when we get to it. So, for now, let's start with Duckburg. Why not? Start on home turf. Best way to start a game. Alright, so if you remember the controls from the options screen, holding down B allows me to do a little bit of a funny waddle dash thing here. If I press the B button, I get to shoot plungers, because Donald uses a plunger gun, and we can jump. So, just quickly going over the hub here, we have the power bar at the bottom there, that's obviously our health. don't let that run out or you lose a life, which is indicated by the number underneath Donald there. You run out of lives, you have to use a continue. I think you have unlimited continues, so that's okay. Now, we also have a temper bar, but we'll cover that soon enough. So, we got one of Pete's minions here. And as you can see, the plunger gun doesn't really stun anyone. All it does is, well, it stuns people, it doesn't kill them. And as you can see, certain enemies will drop items, such as chickens, which fill our health completely. And sometimes Donald doesn't always climb ladders. It's a little tricky. I kind of got it now, but you'll see later, there's going to be ladders where it's like, why am I not climbing? So we got chili peppers here. Let's collect them. And as you can see, they're raising our temper level. What happens when our temper level gets maxed out? Well, Donald goes berserk. And that's not fun for anyone. So we got these turtles here, and they'll hide in their shells if you get too close, and that's not good. We also have caterpillars here. And these storks, which drop beehives. And I jumped into the stork like an idiot. Caterpillars in trash cans. Okay, now I'm just playing poorly. Why am I playing so poorly? Stop playing poorly, Donald. This is your game. You're supposed to be the star. Don't let Mickey show you up for once. Alright, so here we have an archaeologist. You won't be able to continue much farther without the right tools to climb high walls. So this is what I was talking about earlier. The thing is, there is sort of an order you have to do the levels in, on the pretense that you'll have to revisit levels with the right tools later on in order to be able to progress. So on that note, let's take a look at our menu, shall we? So first off, you can see up here we do have equipment of some sort. We have 3 different kinds of weapons. We have the standard plunger gun, which, as you saw, only stuns enemies. We have the popcorn gun, which is basically you use 5 popcorn bullets and you can kill enemies. You can actually knock them out and remove them from the map. Unfortunately, they respawn if you leave the screen, so that's kind of bad. We also have a bit of an inventory space here for other stuff, and we have another sub-weapon, which we don't have yet. We'll get that later, but for now, we don't have much of anything. So let's just call the airplane, which you can only do if you're at one of these little flags there, as indicated by the little flashing icon. If you're anywhere else, you can't call the plane and take off. So now we're back at the world map. Let's proceed to Mexico. Why not? Alright, so we got more enemies here. We got these cacti here. You don't want to get too close to them, otherwise they explode. So just stun them and keep running. We got more Pete's minions, we got some ice cream, that's always fun. And we got more storks. So just keep running. More stun locking, and we got quicksand. You don't want to stand in the quicksand for too long, because just like in Mario, if you're in it too long, you'll sink to the bottom of the map and you'll die. And we got crabs, which are tossing their giant stone blocks in the air. As long as you're standing on the stone block, you won't get hurt. And as you can see here, we can get some stuff out of it. This is the best way to cross the desert. We'll just jump on some stone crabs. No better way to cross the desert. Stun that guy. I really ought to say what these guys do. If they get too close, they actually explode on you. Well, they don't really explode. It's more like they break up, like kind of like a pokey. When you in Mario, when you're attacking a pokey, it's like it'll break up into different segments. So yeah, it kind of does that in a little bit of an explosion. God damn it! Oh no! I fell to my death. I didn't jump high enough. All right, so I lost a life. Oh well, it's one life. I'll get so many more lives over the course of this game, it almost doesn't matter. I think. There are going to be times where it's going to be like, you can't avoid hits, and you're going to come close to dying a few times. Oh boy. And here we have a plunger. The moment you pass the plunger, the whole plateau starts to blow up. You don't want to get stuck in the blowing up, because obviously that causes you to take damage. So just run. And we'll keep going here. Oh no! That didn't hit him. And the bees! The damn bees! The bees are the hardest thing to dodge because, well, yeah. Jump over the explosion. And stun that guy so we can get by. Unfortunately, I think he turns around eventually. He kind of turns around. So just hit that guy and run. Okay, so we made it through Mexico. what's left? Well, we have a temple here, and we need a special key to go into these ruins. A team of explorers returned to Duckburg with it. It's called the Hero's Key. The Hero Key, sorry. Thank you, sweet senorita. That's a girl? Huh. Oh well. So we get another checkpoint flag, and we can call the airplane. Because we really can't proceed any farther here until we get that key. And this is why we need to go back to Duckburg. We need to go get the key from the explorer guy at the end of the area. The good news is, whenever you get a checkpoint flag, you will always start there when you land the plane. So, yeah, do you have any hero keys willing to pass around here? Yeah, we'll say that. Well, we're trying to be one. And good luck! Hooray! So we got our first item. Let's take a look at it. So yeah, this is the hero's key. Let's take a look at it. It's the hero's key. And I keep calling it the hero key. Wonderful! Wonderful. I'm screwing up today already. So, let's now fly back to Mexico and see what we can unlock with the hero's key. I damn said it again! Lovely. So when I'm trying to say it right, I say it wrong, and when I try to say it wrong, I say it right. Wonderful. So let's use that hero's key, shall we? And we have opened up the tomb of the Grand Poobah of Mexico, or something. So we have flames here. Don't worry about the flames on the floor there, they're all in the background. But the flames that are flying around in strange patterns, those are not... Get up the ladder! Get up the ladder! Thank you. That's what I kind of meant a second ago there. It's kind of a little awkward sometimes how the ladder climbing works. Alright, so here we have something very familiar to something from Super Mario World. With the booze and the flame circle. Alright. And we have a chicken. Let's eat that. Because I could use a little door health. Why not? Right, where was I? Oh yeah, the flames. Anyway, we got these blocks here. You can't touch them if they're moving, otherwise you take damage. However, if you stun them, you can jump on them. So, we have to do quite a bit of that in order to, get past this area. Oh, no. Oh god! Okay, we made it. And there's probably gonna be enemies here. Yes, there are. There's flame dudes. Whoa. Oh no! Okay, just run it. Run! Who? Those guys are kind of hard. You kind of have to use the popcorn gun there, and I'll probably use it on the way back out. I'm gonna have to wait for this one. So yeah, they kind of stole this right out of Super Mario World. At least be a little original with your games, guys. Alright, so I kind of like to wait for the flames to kind of like circle around like that, so I don't hit my head on the spikes. And we got some points up here. And how do we get through here? It's too small. Well, we can duck, and if we press the jump button... Power slide! Yeah! I have respect for Donald because he can power slide. And if I can maneuver myself into this gap... There we go. I can get some more corn. Hooray, corn! And we got more of these block guys. Let's jump on up here. I waited too late. Gotta get him at the bottom of the jump, otherwise we can't make this part here. Oops, I keep missing. There we go. Alright, now we gotta wait for him to unfreeze, and then finish the path up. Oops, jump on the guy. Don't want to fall. So we got more power sliding areas here. But you don't want to start the power slide at the very mouth of the tunnel. Here's why. We got these things here. So, you want to try to avoid being right at the mouth, otherwise you will bump into them. See? Barely avoided that guy. Alright, so let's climb up here. Whoops! Yeah, these guys, they're a little stacked here, so you gotta be a little careful. Ooh. I think that's too high, yeah. Gonna wait for him to be a little lower. I think that's good, yes. Whoa! Flames! Alright. And what's in the heart of the temple? Goofy. What the heck are you doing here? Why is Goofy here? Someone explain this to me. Huh. I guess he's on vacation in Mexico, just like I'm in vacation in Disney World. Oh well. So he found a strange note, and he doesn't know what to do with it. Huh. I guess we could take a look at the strange note. Why not? And he found a plunger thing. Could it be? It is! It's an upgrade for the plunger gun! And Gyro is looking for me, apparently. Alright. Well, now we have the red plunger, which allows us to shoot plungers at walls, and then jump on them. Hooray! So, we'll be taking a look at that note and heading back to Duckburg next time on Let's Play Quackshot. This is Zolman signing off. Have a good day.